Hi, I'm Whit.
And I'm Trey.
And today we're going to talk about something awesome.
Awesome!
It's called... It won't open.
I got this. You can pull it out. You know. Oh, no. Almost.
You're doing it wrong. You're dropping stuff.
What am I dropping?
You're dropping the books.
Ah, who cares? You gotta tease it.
You gotta pull it all the way down.
I am pulling all the way down.
Are you sure?
Yes. I actually can't get it up. Almost. This time. It's good. Are you serious?
I'm not doing anything.
Shh. I didn't say that, Brittany.
A few moments later.
Tilt it. Tilt it. Tilt it. Tilt it. Are you trying? Yeah.
Ren-Ai-ssance! 1400 to 1642.
We spelt it wrong.
You spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay, hold on. Ren-Ai-ssance!
Oh, hi there! I'm Trey. I mean, Whit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking to you today about the years 1300 through 1400. In theater, during the Renaissance, from 1377 to 1446, Filippo Brunelleschi, an Italian architect, develops vanishing point perspective, which allows theatrical scenery to be drawn in realistic proportions. 1348 to 1353, Boccaccio's Decameron becomes a model for Italian prose. 1386 to 1466. Donatello, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Italian painter and major innovator in Renaissance sculpture. Donatello, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Italian painter and major innovator in Renaissance sculpture. 1400 to 1500. In 1414, the rediscovery of the Vitruvius's De Architectura, 16 to 13 BCE, after its publication in 1486. The treatise significantly influences the development of staging practices. 1495, the Dutch morality play. Who the hell comes up with these things? El Herligiek by Peter Dorland van Diest. Possibly the prototype for the English everyman. Political. 1494, the Parliament of Drogheda marks the subservience of Ireland to England. Social/cultural. 1450, Florence under the Medici family becomes the center of the Renaissance and humanism. 1452 to 1519, Leonardo da Vinci, another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, a brilliant inventor, architect, musician, and artist. 1469 1469 to 1527, Niccolo Machiavelli, who writes the political treatise, The Prince, in 1513, and the comedy Mandragola between 1513 and 1520. 1473 to 1543, Nicolaus Copernicus, founder of modern astronomy. That's all it says in the book I'm reading right here in my hands. 1497, Cabot reaches the east coast of North America. 1497, as well, Vasco da Gama, born 1469, rounds the Cape of Good Hope. And that is all for 1400 to 1507.
We now start with the early 1500s of vernacular drama, beginning in Italy by Ludovico Ariosto, I think. After that, it sparked a whole mess of plays and works of drama, building up to the golden age of Spanish drama. with the two principal playwrights of Lope de Vega and Pedro Calderón de Barca. Sorry, my pants were bothering me. During this time, in the early 1500s, thousands, or maybe like 5, heretics would start to make their names known, such as Martin Luther and 4 other guys. TLU! And then we begin in more social and cultural areas, such as John Calvin, a Swiss reformer, with massive slave trades all across the country in the New World, and Copernicus source with Copernicus's Commentara pterodactyl Tyrannosaurus Rex. We now get to the fun part. We now get to the fun part of the Renaissance, the Shakespearean era. As you may know, Shakespeare was a playwright, making notable plays such as Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Richard III, and can anyone else tell me what he wrote? I'm drawing a blank right here. Brittany, you can tell me, right? You can tell me how many plays, right? You're in love with Shakespeare. You just absolutely love him, right? I'm actually waiting a response from you, Britt. I actually want a response from you right now. That's very interesting. Oh. So around this time, plays were becoming a huge thing. Everyone wanted to be a part of it. Everyone wanted to go see Shakespeare's plays, coming off from comedies and tragedies. Shakespeare's works even inspired some of the most wonderful theater. Sorry, I almost lost balance. Okay. Erase that and put Globe Theater. I'd now like to dedicate this next segment with a moment of silence for the Globetrotter Theater, that lasted from 1599 to 1613, one of the most well-known theaters in all of the European area. It was caught ablaze in 1613. So I'd like a moment of silence. Why'd you have to burn down the theater, God? Why?
Here, it's not in alphabetical order, Dave. What are you thinking, Dave? Where's the reliability?
But sadly, all things must come to a close, because it only started in 1642 when those damn Puritans decided to close. Well, I'm sorry, not 1642, it was 1633. I'm sorry, it was 1642 when the English Parliament closes the theaters. Those damn Puritans had to close our theaters, believing that it was immoral and wrong to act on stage, and you need 2 hands to do quotes, but I wanted to hold up these Romeo and Juliet VHSs. Seriously, why do they make VHSs still? This is the longest quote I've ever done. But sadly, yes, in 1642, theater came to a close. My name's Trey. I'm single, 19, and I just love long walks on the beach. Wait, so I'm talking about the heretics, right?
So Trey, what's that you have in your hands there?
I have the lovely movie Shakespeare, Soul of an Age. It's an intimate study of England's immoral band. It's a VHS tape. In case you didn't know, VHSs used to go in your DVD players. They play music, they play more video games. I mean, it is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Now you see here, Shakespeare, as you may think, was not the only famous person that showed up in the Renaissance. In fact, there were many multiple people who had a say in what happened back then. Actually, they had people called heretics who were branded as the church by people with ideas that were just wrong. One of them, who was a professor at Oxford at the time, he thought he gave ideas to the religion about individualism and attacked church's excess and all that goodness. His name was John Cena! I have no absolute idea what the hell just happened. But no, his name was not John Cena. His real name was John Wycliffe, and he gave all these wonderful ideas. Now you might be asking yourself, what would such an authority and figure like John Wycliffe receive for having such wonderful ideas? Was he awarded? Was he given grants? Was he given the opportunity to share his ideas? No. In fact, he was burned at the stake! Horribly! Tarred, feathered, and cooked to a good 3rd degree. That's the only heretic I can think about. Well, I hope you enjoyed our presentation.
And for the record, we weren't doing a news report.
Yeah, because who does news reports?
Only holes. I'm Trey.
And I'm Trey, Wit. And we'd like to thank our good friend, John Cena!
I'll do the...
And you do the beatbox that's in it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Got 7 Mac 11s, got 838s, not my haste, it's all haste, I'm making the words that go. You can't open it us. You got C4 cases, and you get another bitches. Big and smalls, the good and the mention, the young. Going me hot at the hot spot, shooting off, going crazy. But always same way, cause I'm feeling hazy. A little shy stubbing on my neck, or you better resist, or you might miss Christmas. Got some old tones, saying bumper roll. Now we go and say this, now we smoking weed and we going crazy like Scarface on my face. And it's going down, and speaking through space faces. On a code, and I'm making up words. And let's keep this rap going as long as we can. Call me crazy, cause we keep it going. Up on the hands, we keep rolling, rolling. We keep rolling. Got some all can't look, it's in the head. We all got crazy. One says I'm open. It's what I say. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.